We now return to Let's Play Anno 1404. This just popped up. I need 2 assassins found in my city, I guess.
Come closer.
So let's slow it down here. We'll find these assassins. I wonder what the trigger is for something like that, because I just loaded the game when that popped up. Okay, we'll let it run for a little bit longer because I do not see the blue outline. There we go.
You have found the person you were looking for.
Yeah, but he wanted 2, right? Let me check in here. Yeah, there's only 1 so far. He said 2. So we need to slow this down. Look for another suspicious person. Not exactly how I wanted to start the episode. I'd actually had some things I wanted to do. Ah. That person? There. Okay. Good. So now, just transfer those out and take you. Go see Yakumo. I suppose that's fine because we'll be able to buy some tools.
Are you still alive?
68.
Are you certain?
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing real quick here, though, because this is what I had wanted to do before I actually started. Bring that down maybe that much. Okay, so back to here.
This ship's crew can be trusted implicitly.
I honestly don't think that changed the volume at all. So this was dates, which is something they need, and then you can bump that up. And then they need goat's milk. Now, we're probably going to want 2 of these plantations for the sake of keeping them alive. Might be able to do that. I don't think I will be able to, because it looks like... Because what I had intended was getting 1... Doesn't matter whether that one's vertical or not, but this one up here I don't think is gonna... Now if I pulled that road back, actually, let's attempt this.
You really did what I asked. That's certain to bring a few...
Oh, good. So I got myself another sailcloth. Does this stack? I don't know. While we're here,
Whatever
though...
your heart.
He's only got 9.
How quickly one can change their mind. You
Indeed.
need not be ashamed.
Well, fine, we'll take that.
So, that is where your preferences lie.
We'll go there.
How quickly one can change their mind.
Hush! And then back to this. So if I do that, I'm still only going to get 4 out of this. I'm not going to get 5, which is what we need. So if I maybe push it out that way, I'd get 1, 2... This one might work. Then we're kind of blocking off whatever we can get there, but we'll see if this actually does what I would like it to do. The answer is no. It's not really going to work. Not especially. I think this is actually going to just make a mess. Because I did want something there. That has... I believe the goat fields require like 4 to maneuver, though. So I don't think we're going to get anything good out of this. Let's not do that. It's not going to work how I'd intended. Either way, it's not going to work how I intended. We may as well just build it up in such a way that we at least can keep things level, I feel. Maybe 3, and then we could do... one there. One there. I guess it still doesn't really matter, does it? That will give me a little bit more room anyway. But that's not going to work out either. Well, if I do, actually, if I keep it, like, right here. Okay. And we can go bam, bam, bam. And then we gotta just drag a little road up there. May as well do this, right? And then we'll just kind of, I don't know. Actually, oh shoot, I don't have access to the palm trees. We'll wait. We can get palm trees there. So that's not gonna work the way I'd expected it to, but that's okay. We could now start spice, but I think I may as well just make another Noria and just do a whole spice thing on its own. What I had intended, right, was to make another one here. So putting a Noria there would essentially allow it to have access to a lot, yeah. So just in case I ever need more dates or whatever, more goat's milk, we'll just leave this fertile area for the people. Excellent. Back to what I was trying to do. We need to trade. We're here to trade for
A fair trade.
more tools. Doing that because I need tools to build tool makers, correct. Excellent, okay. So that's going apace. This is all going up. Good, we've maxed out on our logs. I guess I could consider selling them, but I don't think logs are actually... Grief. I don't think logs are actually the way to go on this. How are we doing for this material? Okay, we'll have a little bit of iron. Charcoal. We don't have any charcoal yet. It is only 85%. I am probably going to have to build another one. Maybe out here. What did I intend for this? This was going to be, I guess, hemp. I don't recall my intentions. Really helpful, that. So is it 2 of these and 1 of the weavers, or is it the other way around? I think it's 2 of these per 1 weaver. I'm trying to find a way that makes this productive and useful. Could put it that way. Something like that. Okay. Which means I can do another one over here in similar fashion. This gives me a little bit of an out for the road. And then I'll need a weaver, but we're going to want that weaver, well, probably hidden behind here, actually. So I'll need that road extending back to it. So that'll work. 2 weavers hidden back there, I don't know. We could make the tool maker. I could just extend that road easily to make the 2 tool makers nearby. We'll also need to upgrade this. So as soon as we get our tools, let's go ahead and just start on the tool makers, and we'll worry about the weavers later, because I'd rather get those started. And do we have enough for this? Yes, okay, good. So that should start collecting that stuff relatively quickly. We do not have coal. That is something that I believe, as I said, will have to be dealt with earlier than later. So I'm looking at this, trying to figure out how I want to maybe wind another weaver back here. Obviously, I'm going to have to utilize this at some point.
A sandstorm is blowing over an island.
One of ours? No. So we don't have to worry about that. That's good. So if I'm going to build the mosque, I'll probably want this island as a main population center. This, of course, is just going to continue to be whatever this is going to continue to be. So I'd kind of like the idea of keeping building types on the same island, but I'm very tempted to just get the small market since it costs so much less. The thing is, though, it is not as efficient. At least not right away. It's something I would have to upgrade in order for them to go out. I think these guys start... Yeah, it looks like they already start with 3 carts. So, when you consider the overall cost of upgrading, because how much does an upgraded one cost? 20. And that only has 2 carts, so I'd have to upgrade one more time just to get 3 carts. So, even though the initial expense and the... crabs. The initial upkeep is way more. In the end, I feel that these are probably better, because they're not as expensive as 3 upgrades of the Occidental one, and they start out with 3 carts right away. So, yeah, I think we should do that. Now, one thing we should also do here is finish off some of this stuff. So that we can continue squeezing them for money. Which, as I have stated, is the entire reason we want to have this. Can't put anything back there. Not even... Oh, we could put gardens. How long until we have... 295. So population, we're very close, but not close enough. We're going to have to put in a few more. It's just that the more I eat of that, the less I really should get the spice started up, because that's kind of what we need for these guys coming up next. And then we need, of course, the Weaver's Hut, which is the next thing I should have been doing. I should have put that down because I didn't take that much material. And we'll just sneak a little something back in there. I don't know what just yet. And that'll work. Okay. I feel like we'll be able to compact that a little bit better than whatever I've done over here. And this one might need to be relocated anyhow. I do not remember how I laid this out. I only briefly looked through my old videos to try and find the layout that I had that allowed me to squeeze this stuff together. This is not it. I don't know. Anyway, that is sufficient for now. So let's go get some more wood, or I guess we can just bring it to myself, seeing as how that would save me a little bit of a trip. Bring you down here. And this eventually is going to be on a trade route, taking spice from this island and putting it up there, bringing tools and wood back in small quantities. Alright, it's time to do this. I'll leave a space of 4 behind, I suppose. We gotta cover that copper, and that will be enough. I mean, I really could push it over this way, but there's no point in doing that since it's just mountain. And we've already got coverage for everything else, and we need to be able to cover... Now, does it have to cover the full gate, or just be able to draw a road up to that thing? Because, like I said, I will want one down here, probably. Maybe not. It depends on... I don't think this will be a very highly advanced settlement, to be honest. I don't think I need to go too deeply into it until we get to the gold, in which case we got to build that over here. Which means we'll probably need a connector. So this is going to have to actually go this way. That's fine. Pull it down right about here, I guess. If I line it up so that I can get that... Where is that? One more this way. Dang it. Didn't I already look at this? Didn't I already decide that this is not going to go like that? That's okay. We'll put one more over this way. And that should be enough to touch one of these. It is. So we'll be able to get the gold. Okay, excellent. May as well go ahead and attach this then. I will have it run by here, and then we'll just kind of do a little wiggy up there.
I am forever in your debt.
I guess we can finish it off like that. Unnecessary, but for visuals. I mean, it is really unnecessary to actually do that. Okay, wood, and you, my friend, can go back home. How are we doing on this stuff? Still fine. Okay, wood is going down because we're using it for something. How are we doing on that? Okay. We are very slowly. Hold on. Well, this is building up, but they're not going to advance. Okay, that's fine. I don't want them consuming too much. Maybe I should go ahead and build a second one and just get this going. because I feel that is going to be important here rapidly. We will need that. Well, we'll find out. Population-wise, how are we doing for them? 240, so about 380. I think that's enough for these. The fishermen's huts are still backing up, so I think we'll be fine there. But another one would allow me not only to maintain a surplus, it would also allow me to... Oh, now I can buy tools pretty cheaply right here. Fine. It'll also allow me to have something to sell. So, let's get another Noria out here, I suppose.
This choice of buildings should help you to find your feet here in the Orient.
And I guess we'll push it down so it actually covers to the road. Getting close to this makes no sense since we'll put a quartz quarry there. And that keeps it away from the mountain. Okay, good. We'll do it there. So we'll start spice production as soon as possible, and that will allow me to start shipping it back home, which will be nice. With the excess tools and such, well, how much? Maybe I should hang on to that because this is going to require something if I'm going to set the spice farm up. Never mind, I was just going to start squeezing my tax base a little bit more.
The sandstorm has subsided.
Good. But that's not actually going to be useful to me. We need taxes up here is where this needs to be happening. So why don't we go ahead and start plunking down more of these people. But where, oh where shall I put them? I guess I'll just start doing it this way. Is that? No, that's what I thought. It's not lining up with these ones, which is what it needs to do. Well, you know what? Let's put it over here so we actually are utilizing this chapel. Sign a treaty in return for payment of 2,000 coin. Are you a problem right now? Well, okay, we'll do it for right now.
Your money is in safe hands here.
Because I don't know what else I'm going to get here.
I know. It's sheer madness.
Santa
Offering
Maria.
you a ship like this at such a ridiculous price.
Yeah, alright.
Wonderful.
Spent way too much money, perhaps.
Oh, Jew.
Tattered map. Chance of success low. Deftly swings the hammer. Automatically repairs damage on board a ship. Ooh. Now, what was your carpenter dude?
Welcome back.
This was just a helmsman. Reduces slowdown by 25% and does a medium ship repair. We've got 100. We've got
Spit it out. I haven't
100.
got all day.
Okay. Well, since I need another fighting
brings
vessel,
you
I
here?
suppose I'll put you on board.
You're going to lose your money. Fine. Now pack your things and clear off.
And then we will go to where you are and trade off for a ship. Flag. Sail. Whatever the hell these are. Okay. Although, I mean, maybe having 2 sails stacked on this guy would be good. Since this will be my initial trade ship.
How lovely to see. Your assistance in this matter would be most welcome.
We need to track down another assassin. Great.
It's a 3 for 2 offer.
You have found the person you were looking for.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. So take that to Elza here, and we'll get a little bit more. Cool. The Santa Maria, the Santa Barbara. Okay. What is this? Increased diplomatic rank. Okay, we could do that shortly. I'll probably be able to buy another. Well, actually, on my way there,
You can always be sure of a hospitable
we could do
welcome
that
here.
now. But like I said, I do want to save up for a sail. So it's only 60 up there. Is there a difference between the qualities?
I'm so glad you're...
20%.
Your support would be of
25%.
utmost importance.
And nothing from there. Okay, so we could buy
To what do I owe the
a
honor
better sail.
of
Well,
another
you know,
visit
now
from
that I
you?
think about that, what was this one? 20%. Okay. Well, I guess we'll buy a 25%. Again, I don't know if they stack, so I don't want to go buying too early. And right, back to the task at hand here. I was gonna start building up this. Okay. Well, since we can't really drag it further anyhow, I may as well just cap off that block, right? This will not allow me to build up. Okay, that's why, because it's pushing from that side. Very well. A little bit of a cul-de-sac there, and this will go this way. And because that is the dead space, we cannot build here. It'll have to be connected by road on this side. But that's alright, I guess. That's as far away as that is going to get. Okay, we've reached the end of our neighborhood. Well, given that, maybe if I put the roads going that way instead, we'd get more. Because that would save me a space of, well, maybe not, because that's right at the edge. So I'd only save myself 2, and I don't believe...
There is a lack of company in your settlement.
Oh. What? Oh, because it has no access to the road.
Did you manage to deal with this matter?
There's no access to the road. Okay. Let's not do that then. Let's see if... yes, I did.
Goodness gracious me. I must tell the son.
Okay, cool. Now is that just like something I can put on a... Levies duties from trading partners at the warehouse above a certain quantity of goods. So... if I sell these dates, is that what that's saying? Duties levied on 5 tons of dates from this quantity of goods on 10 dates? Levies duties from trading partners. I'm going to have to figure out what the hell that does. I'm going to go stash it in this one, though, right now. The wording is a little bit weird, but I think it's a trading deal. Okay, so if I'm out of my range here, it would let me put another... Okay, that's how we'll do it then. Just get rid of those, and we'll drag the road this way, allowing me to put more people in that way, as well as one more here. Okay, now just for the sake of this, okay, good, because what I'm going to put here is like a carpenter and probably a tavern. And that means that we're not going to push this, although I could put it on these corners instead, which might allow me to shift it. But whatever the case, community buildings are going to be probably along here, and they really should be more in this cross-section, like what I'm going to do with the tavern once I put a space over there. And I guess I could anticipate getting rid of that right now, or whatever. So we got tools, we got wood. Why don't we go ahead and open the gates here to allow some of these people, anyway, to evolve, because they should have, maybe? Or do we need more? How do I determine this again? There we go. Yep, they are. Okay. Thought there might be a little thing there, but there is not. Anyway, they are in fact evolving because we can fit in up to 33 more people. So, cool. That's done. You, back to this. We're gonna put, oh. Yeah, well, we'll just put it in there for now, and then send the Santa Barbara, which currently has the 20, up here to be part of my attack fleet. We'll send you over here to get yourself a sail. Okay. Now, for taxes, we're doing all right there. We need 295 before they go up to the next one. Again, we're very close. Alright, it's time for spices first, actually. So this is one of those things where... How am I going to do this one for layout? Well, you know what? I'll think about that one. I'm going to end this one here. I'll see you next time.